Hi and welcome. Thanks for listening to this audio. My name is Donna Lee Umble. I'm a certified wellness coach and specialize in bioenergetic testing. Another name for bioenergetic testing is electrodermal screening. I have 14 years experience and I'd like to share with you today exactly what you can expect with bioenergetic testing, what kind of results you'll get, and some technical information that may help you make a decision if it's right for you. So the body is made up of mostly fluid, mostly water. You guys have probably heard this before. An extracellular fluid is part of a mass communication network that carries information between the bloodstream and tissue fluids. This delivers information and nutrients and removes the waste products that our body puts off. This fluid is in constant motion and represents one of the most important physiological components for maintaining homeostasis or balance in the body. It also carries information in the form of energy, namely electromagnetic frequencies. And for optimal functioning of the cells and tissues, pathways for import and export must remain uncongested and free-flowing. Imagine a highway and there's a traffic buildup and traffic jam and nothing's getting through. This is what happens when our cells are congested and these pathways and tissues. These traffic jams, due to toxic interferences, can result in the buildup of waste products around the cells, which consequently become starved of nutrients and cannot optimally perform vital metabolic processes. Such traffic jams in the flow of energy are believed by the Chinese to precede formation of disease on a physical level. Even if you take nutritional supplements, they may not be absorbed because of the toxic buildup around the very cell. In other words, the nutrients in the vitamins don't get through and actually become part of the toxic buildup. If toxins are causing disturbances which are still on an energetic level, they will go undetected. You may have plenty of symptoms, but nobody will know what's wrong. And you've probably heard of this many times where people say, I have this symptom, I've been to the doctor, and nobody can figure out what's wrong. Oftentimes, laboratory diagnosis can only detect cellular disturbances that have manifested physically in the body. With bioenergetic screening, we can get to the energetic signature or the disturbing frequency that interfere with the body's homeostatic vibration patterns. The toxins that invade your body come in many forms: pollution, pesticides, chemicals, in cleaning products, food preservatives, bacteria, virus, parasite, fungus, the list goes on, heavy metals, even the overuse of supplements, as I stated earlier, can cause toxicity in your body. There's been a lot of talk about fasting and cleansing in the past few years, probably decade. And those are helpful, yes, but fasting and cleansing diets are impractical. They are usually not sufficient for the release of specific deep-seated toxins. In other words, you get the big chunks out when you fast or cleanse, but you don't necessarily get the really good specific toxicity that's very good at hiding. Often, in fact, toxins are dislodged during fasting and cleansing, only to resettle back in the same tissues or in different tissues altogether. The resettling of toxins in the same or different tissues, this is known as the ping pong effect. To avoid the toxic ping pong effect, a systematic approach to detoxification is best undertaken through electrodermal screening or bioenergetic testing, which I specialize in. Disturbed energy flows are balanced using the most beneficial holistic therapies, often before symptoms occur. Biosynergy, the name of my company, electrodermal screening discovers otherwise undetectable toxins in your body by measuring energy emitted on the skin surface through the fingers and toes. This sophisticated software will pick up if we find a general virus in your system. It will actually pick up out of thousands and thousands of specific virus the exact frequency of the virus that is energetically hanging out in your body. We nail that by imprinting that into a remedy. These are doctor-grade clinical strength homeopathics and botanicals. And by imprinting this into a homeopathic signature-based remedy, the toxin cannot hide any longer. We are targeting it and thus removing it in the most effective way possible. The remedies are determined by your own energy field. I am simply a technician. I simply know the points to touch to get the readings, and your body does the rest. It will go in and find out what is the most priority issue and in what way your body wants to get rid of it. In other words, your body gets to talk and share exactly what it needs, how much it needs, and for how long to rid it of that top layer of toxicity. Homeopathic preparations are in most cases the safest and most effective means of stimulating the body to detoxify itself. As a matter of fact, it's the best way. If you include improving diet and improving hydration, you will get lasting results. There is toxin-specific detoxification. There can be many layers of toxicity in the body which are like the skin of an onion. One is peeled off and another deeper layer appears. Interestingly, this device that I use for bioenergetic testing also detects emotional toxicity. And I want to note here that emotions aren't toxic. They may seem like they are sometimes, but it's when we aren't allowing them to flow, when we suppress them, they can become toxic to the cells, actually congesting the cells just like a virus or fungus or a chemical. So we also detect emotional toxicity and remove that by imprinting that also in your remedy. You can expect between 3 and 4 or 5 different remedies. You'll want to take these about 8 weeks, usually twice a day, but each person is unique in what he needs and for how long. And at that point, you can choose to come in again and target the next surfacing layer of toxicity in your system. Unfortunately, living in this world, we have many layers of toxicity, and sometimes we're born with them. But as you clear a layer of toxicity, you clear the pathways, you allow your body to do what it already knows how to do, heal itself. The body has an innate wisdom, and what we do with bioenergetic testing is just aid the body in moving through that toxicity, letting it go,